Yo, what up, what up? It's your man, Big Brandon Carter. I'm in the gym with my homie Daniel. About to show you this workout we did the other day. We did about 4 sets of each exercise. We only rested the amount of time that took us to switch. Daniel's stronger than me, so he did higher reps, and I was doing lower reps. Most exercises, my reps were around 8 to 12. He was doing a lot more because he's a lot stronger than me. All right, so we started with squats. Just getting, as you can see, I do low bar squats. That's why the bar is so low, and I'm bending forward a little more. That's just the style of squat I do, low bar. Daniel does traditional high bar squats. In case you're wondering what the difference is, low bar focus more on the posterior chain. High bar is focused more on the quads, but it's whatever. Then we went into leg press. How we did leg press with drop sets. So we started with 6 on each side, 6 or 8, and then we would take 2 off. We would go to failure with the 6, and then take 2 off on each side, then go to failure with that, then take 2 off and go to failure with that. So it was drop sets with leg press. Then we went into incline press. When I do any kind of bench, I pretty much only do incline now because I'm trying to focus on my upper chest. So we were doing incline with the 225. I think Daniel was doing like sets of like 15 or 20, man. This guy's strong. This guy's strong, man. He's a U.S. Army veteran. He's 36 years old, so he's older than me. And he's white, right? Like, he shouldn't be stronger than me, but he is. All right, then we did some muscle ups. Yeah. I love muscle ups because it's the only exercise I can think of that works the whole upper body, all the pull muscles and all the push muscles. It's the only exercise I can think of that does it all in one movement. Then we went upstairs. We did some kettlebell, which is more legs, posterior chain, some kettlebell swings. We just grabbed the heaviest one, just went to failure, and just kept going back and forth on going to failure. Then we went to the TRX. Now, here's the thing with TRX. Last time I posted a video on TRX, somebody said, a lot of people say, hey, this is bullshit. This is a fucking joke. One guy said these exercises belong in the circus. And I know for a fact you have never tried it. Like, doing push-ups like this is a lot more difficult than it looks. So anyway, what I did with the feedback, I went to failure. Then I took like 2 small steps forward, and then I go to failure here because it's easier at this level. See, the more your body is parallel with the ground, the more difficult it is with these. So then I went to failure there, or just about failure. Then I took another step forward and did it again. So that's like a drop set. And it's so much harder than you motherfuckers think. Like, you've never tried the suspension training. I was doing this shit before fucking TRX came out with like gymnastic rings. Hold on, man. Oh yeah, so then anyway. Then we did the same thing, only with rows. So it was super drop sets. And as you see, I took a step forward, and it's easier at that level. Do about 6 here. And then, and take another step forward right there. Then I do some there. This works your whole back. See, when the push-up was obviously the push muscles, chest, shoulders, triceps. The guys who do gymnastics, they be so cut. It's because this is my theory. It's because they have to work all these little stabilizer muscles that we don't really, you know what I'm saying? Keep balance. All the little muscles that stay balanced. And look how your arm is shaking. It's just gonna work in a different way. And that's why, I think for me, I've always tried to incorporate calisthenics with my weight training. See, this guy, Daniel, he's fucking strong. He's strong as fuck, right? But he was still struggling with this because he had never did it before. And it works your body a different way. All these stabilizer muscles you have to use that you don't normally use when you're doing traditional weight training. And I think that's why gymnasts are so ripped, because their stabilizer muscles are so developed. I think it gives you a better look. You gotta have a strong core to really feel it. Because it's almost like now I'm doing a plank. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we did the same thing, only now we're doing now we're doing triceps and biceps. You see what I'm saying? So there's no difference between that and the skull crusher. People were saying, oh, this bullshit. Weight is weight, man. Weight is weight. Weight is weight. Hey, what weighs more? A fucking 50 pounds of feathers or 50 pounds of concrete? they weigh the exact fucking same, right? 50 pounds is 50 pounds no matter what form it's in, right? So like, don't get caught up in it's all about resistance. It doesn't matter where the resistance come from. It's about resistance. That's what works the muscle.
The thing is, don't pull like this, right? Pull from here. You see what I'm saying? So the elbows stay up. If the elbows come here, you do it back. But if the elbows stay out, you bring your hands to your head. Now it's like you basically do the bicep curl.
Yeah, man. So people, this is a fucking, that's a bicep curl. It's the same fucking thing. It works the bicep the same way. Only your core is engaged now. It's just, and you have to stay balanced. So it's actually more difficult than a barbell bicep curl. People were talking shit, man, but they've never tried it. You know, I think when you get, don't be so closed-minded, man. You'll miss out on a lot of life if you're just so closed-minded and dogmatic.
Good pump, real good pump, because you're doing heavy, but you're also doing high reps, right? So it's like you get hypertrophy and strength, and it's like a stupid pump from doing both at the same time.
You know, and I know what is a Dom from Bro Science said that TRX is bullshit, but you know, you gotta remember Dom runs a comedy channel. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to teach you how I got big arms, man. Speaking of which, close grip muscle ups. Yo, this is hard as hell, man. So like, we were both doing like sets of reps. We only got like 4 reps of these. You know, if that. That's I always like to throw in the close grip muscle ups in my workout, in my arm workout. Then I remember we didn't do much for delts, so I started doing some handstand push-ups just to get the shoulders in. And I was trying to teach Daniel how to do it, man, but I ain't gonna put that in the video because he wasn't so good at it. And then I was showing him and some other people how to do the human flag. I kind of like to just, people ask me, when do I throw calisthenics into my workout? Sometimes I do it. So I'm just practicing a little calisthenics. I like to throw calisthenics in my workout. Sometimes I do it at the end. Sometimes I do it between weights. People always ask me how I do it. Just however the fuck I want, you know? All right, so then we did some cardio. What we did was I set a timer to go off every 20 seconds. And so I did 20 seconds of box jumps. And then he did 20 seconds of box jumps. And we did about 8 each. So this is like ending my workout with the HIIT cardio, right? Because, you know, I'm trying to get my conditioning up. Spring is coming. Trying to get ripped. Trying to get more ripped. Trying to have my conditioning up for when we do them free boot camps in the park this summer. You know, we're doing the free boot camps again, so I gotta get ready. I gotta at least be I gotta at least be able to do this shit, you know.